Welcome to Mackenzie Creations. In this video, we're going to work on something a little different today. First, I'm going to go over the color palette. So we're going to use this pretty paper that I picked out from Crafter's Companion. And then we're going to use just a card base here. What I did was I just took a pre-scored card base and cut it in half. So we're going to use that. And then just this regular blue paper. So, and I just wanted to go over the card stock that I received from Crafter's Companion. It's called Violet Studio, and it comes with all these pretty designs here. It's more of a floral set, so I'll just start at the end. So this is what I selected to use today. And then they have this paper, just beautiful flowers here. And then here we go, just different colors, light tone here. And then you go into your pinks. And then your green right here. I think you get 3 sheets of each is what it looks like. And then more blues. And then I guess this is more like a turquoise. More pink. So just different floral designs. Very pretty set. So I'm going to get this out the way. And let me just get this right here. Okay. Now for the dies, we're going to use Diamond Press. I wanted to use this Sympathy set. So we're going to use this, and then we're also going to use Stamps of Life. This set right here is supposed to be able to turn any die that you use into a box. So I'm going to try this. I want to get away from making a regular card today. We're going to be doing something a little different, like I said. And so what I'm going to do is, because I want the front and the back to look the same, this cut right here is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then this layer is 4 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to go ahead and get these glued down. Let me just clean my glue off. I usually do that after each project, but there was still a little layer of glue on there. And I like to use a wet glue just because you're able to, you know, maneuver it around a little bit. So just get these on straight. And I really have to get another cutting board here. I don't know if the blade is getting dull, but it seemed to not cut as straight as it used to. Okay, so I think that's good. And just make sure. Yeah, that's good. And like I said, we're going to have a front and a back, so it'll look the same. We'll get this layer glued down. And this should be like fairly a pretty easy project. At least I'm hoping so in my mind. I'm like, oh, this will be cute to make. Okay. So we have both sides glued down. And then for the die set, I wanted to use this heart. So I'm gonna open this up and we'll go over what's in this set. And so I'll just open this up. So for the dies, you get the little band-aid right here, and then you get the hands and the heart, and you get some band-aids as well as some sentiments here. So I'll just pull everything out. Okay, I'll just tear this open. I wish they would make this packaging just a little bit bigger so you wouldn't have to tear it all up. Okay. So here's the stamps. We'll go over the stamps and the dies. So on the pictures, I just showed you everything, but here's the actual die set. And so those are cute. And you also get a little heart as well as some flowers. Okay. And then with the sentiments, let me just hold this up here. Okay. So that's cute. You get the little Band-Aid stamp. And then, do I got these? Yeah. Okay, I have this backwards because I'm like, I can't read this. Okay. Yeah. So you get the Band-Aid. You get a little sun. And then you get little faces that you can put on the Band-Aids or the heart. And then it says, better days ahead. Send you. Sending healing hands. And it's okay to not be okay. So that's the first set. And they normally, Diamond Press normally always have 2 sets of stamps. So, okay, let me just open this up, because this is in a separate bag. You know what? They gave me 2 of the same stamps in this kit. So I'll have to look into this, because normally they give you 2 sets of stamps and I don't want to have 2 of the same things. Okay, well, I'll figure that out a little later. But yeah, they gave me 2 of the same sets. They also give you a folder with each of their die sets, so that's always nice to have. So let's get started. I'm gonna cut this heart out. And I'm just going to use like a basic blue. Let me grab my tape. And then we're just going to run through the die machine here. I normally try to prepare everything in advance, but lately it's just been so busy. So don't let that deter you if you want to get a card made. It'll take just a little extra longer, but you know, it doesn't take too long to make these cards if you kind of have in mind what you want to do before you sit down and start working. So I'm gonna just run this die through here. Okay. And then I wanted to take some of the, you know, I don't know why my iPad is beeping. Let me take that in the other room. One moment. Okay, and then I also wanted to take this smaller heart, and I'm just gonna run these through with some of the decorative paper. So I found my scrap paper, and what I'm gonna do is take this little heart die, and I'm just gonna run it through the die cutting machine a couple times, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I cut the 3 little hearts out right here in this pattern paper. And then I also found some silver scrap paper, and I went ahead and cut a big heart out. And what I'm gonna do is drop shadow this so that it'll be like this. So let me just get this out the way. And then I'm going to go ahead and get this glued down. Now, I am only going to decorate the front of my card, but if you wanted to decorate the back as well, you could. But I'm just going to do the front. Okay, let's get this glued down. This is such a pretty color palette. I'm just gonna hold this for a moment just so it'll set. trying to think if yeah, I'll do it like this. So the drop shadow will be at the top. Okay. And then what I was thinking, I'm not sure, but for these little hearts, I wanted to bring some of this pretty pattern paper into the design for the heart. So I was thinking that we can just get these to go downwards. And I may only need 2 of these. I thought 3 would be good, but let's see. Oh yeah, that's cute. I'll use the 3. So I'm gonna get these glued down. And there's so many different things you can do with this set. I mean, I'm just using a heart die. And they have the band-aids and the flowers. Just a lot you can do, the hands. So I'm just gonna try to get this straight on here. Uh-oh. Some of my glue is coming out. Okay, I hope that dries clear. And I know one of my viewers was saying that you can get a little glue eraser. So I'm gonna definitely have to invest in one of those because I just always make a mess with this glue. So I definitely need that in my little stash. All right. And then let me just try a little dot on this one. Maybe it won't make such a mess. Yeah, see, I should have just used a little dot of glue. Okay. Yeah, I think those are cute. Now, we're gonna go ahead and get this heart glued down right on the front here. I just love this color palette, it's so cute. And it's something different, you know, for a get well card or, you know, that you send to somebody to lift their spirits when they're not feeling good. So I'm just gonna try to get this on here straight. I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. So we're pretty much gonna finish this design before we put the box together. Okay, now while this is setting up, I want to find what type of sentiment I'm gonna use on here. Let's get this out the way. Sending healing hugs. So I'm gonna get this stamp off, and I'm just gonna use a white piece of paper. Okay, I'm back and I have everything I need to go ahead and make this stamp. And you know, when you're working on your projects, make sure you save all your scrap papers because you can definitely use these in a different project. So yeah, I have a whole bin of scrap paper. So we are just going to get this sentiment stamp down here. And I hope this comes out good. Yeah, that came out cute. Sending healing hugs. And I'm trying to see if this die here will cut this out. Yep, perfect. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out in white, and then I may cut it out again just to do a drop shadow. We'll see, but I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my sentiment die cuts ready. I stamped this on white paper, and then I cut this out so I can drop shadow on a silver paper. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this glued down. And then after this, we'll be through decorating, and then we'll get the box together. Okay, now I think I'm gonna, yeah, I want my little hearts to show. Yeah, maybe I'll glue it down right there at the bottom. I left just enough room, so it's probably a good idea to do your layout first before you start gluing everything down. So we'll get this at the bottom. Just make sure it's even on both sides. That looks to be good right here. And I'm just going to hold this down for a minute just so it'll set. Now this Barely Art Precision Craft Glue, it dries very quick. And as a matter of fact, you kind of need to clean this off. And if you're not using it, put the pen back in here so so it won't get clogged up. Okay. So this is our front piece of the box, and then this will be the back side. Now you could just leave your back side plain, but I thought at least, you know, putting the layer on here would be pretty. Now here are the dies that's going to make this into a box. And just looking at this, I think I'm going to use the smaller one. They give you a small and a large one, and I'm not quite sure which one to use. So we'll start off with the small one, and if that doesn't work, we'll cut out the large. There's no instructions on here, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, this will just fit here. So I'm gonna, they demoed this on HSN, so I hope I can remember what they did, because I didn't see any instructions on here. And where is my folder? Here we go. I tell you, I start off with a clean table, and every time it just looks like a tornado went through my table. Alrighty, there we go. So we should be done with our die cutting. Okay, just this little edge right here. Let me just snip this with my scissors. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to hold this up. I hope you can see it. It's dark paper, so I'm not sure. But they have like the scores on here. And I'm assuming you just fold all these on the score lines to make your little basket. This may be a little small. I might have to, we'll see. And then yeah, this looks a little small. Yeah, look guys, look how small this is. I'm gonna run this through using the big die, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I have this large die on my paper, and as you can see, this folder is not big enough. Now I could go and try to find my slimline folders, but I don't feel like digging through a bunch of boxes to go find it. So what I'm gonna do, and I learned this from Vienna Creates. She's a crafting YouTuber, and she does great tutorials. So what she taught us was you can still run your dies through even if it's too long. You're going to cut out, and then you're going to rerun it back through using the unused portion. So I'll show you. So we're going to run this through. Okay, there we go. Let's get that started. I know it looks like I'm really using a hard hand, but it's not. Okay, so we ran this through, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this, and the side that's not cut, I'm going to flip it around and put it through again. And that's it, guys. So yeah, usually this sticks down. I don't know, it's just moving all over the place. Okay, so let's see how this came out. Yeah, this came out perfect. Let me just get this out the way. And you know, just the little edges here, I'm just gonna snip this. It's cut, but for some reason it's just a little hesitant to come out. I probably should have did a little angle. Okay, there we go. There we go. And then on this side too, it's just the very edge. Like you can see the cut in here, but it's just a little piece that needs to be cut. There we go. All right. So just like I did before, I'm gonna, you know, fold these on the score lines here. And then going this way. Yeah, this looks much better for our box here. Okay. Now, let me see how I'm going to do this. Yeah, this fits better because you're supposed to be able to fold up. So this is going to go on here like this. Like this. So I guess we're going to put the glue on this side. And then the back will go on like this. Okay. So let me get my tape runner and okay, so yeah, I'm wondering if I should use a wet glue. I like using a wet glue, but I'm gonna try this runner here. And so I'm just gonna I just think the wet glue will hold better. And maybe I'll put a little of that on here too. I'll just put a little wet glue on here as well. Because if I mess up on the inside, I mean, it really doesn't matter. You're not going to see that. Okay. And so I'll just do let's see here. Now I don't want to put wet glue on this side because I'm not. Okay, let's see here. I just want to make sure I get this right. So you're going to take this side and I'm gonna lay it on the card like this. And I hope that's right. Oh boy. Let's see. Yeah, because I need that to set. Then that should fold up, right? That should fold up. Let me get a paper towel. So it's supposed to fold up into your little box. So these little tabs right here should fold up to the side like this. So I'm just gonna, see that popped loose already. So I'm just gonna hold this and let it set. And I probably need to be doing all of this at the same time. I'll fold this up. Okay. They make all of this look so easy when they were doing the demos. Okay. Okay, this was a little tricky for me, but I think if you just need to hold everything down until it sets. And so it's pretty good now. And so I put glue on this side with the tape runner. And so I'm just gonna put a little glue on the ends here. And you don't have to do this. I'm just using this wet glue just so it'll reinforce better. It just seemed like the tape runner, they say it's strong tape, so, you know, but I just want to be sure. So I'm going to put this layer down. I'm trying to see, does it matter which way the design is? I guess it really doesn't matter. So I already have this folded, so I'm just going to basically lay this layer down. And okay. Let me just test it and see if it'll stand up. Yeah. So I just need to let this set. And I guess maybe that's why they use a tape runner, because you know, it sticks right away. But I did want to reinforce it with the wet glue. So I'm just gonna hold these down in here for a few moments, let this set, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and this really does work. You can take this die right here. They have the small and the large one, and you can make any die cut into a box. So it was a little awkward for me, but I think this was my first time. So once you do it one time, the next time you'll get the hang of it. So yeah, it sits up nice. And I think what I want to do is make it kind of like a little bag. So I think I'm gonna put a little hole in here and add some twine for a little handle. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So where's my little hole puncher? I had brought this from Michael's. It's in the shape of a heart, which goes with this theme. So I'm just gonna punch a hole in here, and I'm trying to get it straight. Let's see. Maybe I'll look at the back of it. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I get this right. So maybe about right here. Trying to get it kind of in the middle. I'm just, looking at it. Okay. Oh, I should have did it the other way. The heart is upside down, but that's okay. And then we'll do the other side here. And you know what? I'll flip it this way. And we'll do it the same way. Just trying to hopefully they'll line up. Okay, so we have both holes in here, and then I'm gonna cut some twine. And this cute set is from Diamond Press as well, and you get some tags in here, some clips, some embellishments. That'll be pretty to add a few of these embellishments on here. But they have this. This is kind of like a paper, and then this is the actual twine. And I think I'll use this because it has silver in here, and I have silver in my card, so I'll use this. And then they also have the pearl embellishments, and then they also have stamps in here as well as additional tags in silver. So let me just get this out. And I don't want it too long. Let's just cut this. We'll see. This should be long enough. I want the handle to be at the top. So I'm going to have to do it from both sides here. Yeah, see, I just wanted it to be like this. So I guess I can tie this or either glue it down. Or maybe I'll tape it down. Yeah. I'll go ahead and tape this down. Normally I probably would glue it down, but for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna take some regular tape and tape it down. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I added the little string here, and I just put a little piece of tape on here for right now. I can glue it down later, but for purposes of this video, I just wanted to go ahead and get this done, and I just think this came out so cute. So just a recap of what we did, I used the Diamond Press Sympathy stamp and die set along with Stamps of Life, these dies right here to make the little box, and you're supposed to be able to turn anything that you can die cut into a box, and they give you both the small and the large die. And yeah, and I just use this paper here. This is a cute paper set from Crafter's Companion, and I added a few embellishments here at the end, and I just think this came out so cute. And you can sit like I was thinking about like little candy, truffles, a little snack, or maybe some tea is you know, associated with healing, you know. So it says right here, sending healing hugs. So I think that would be so cute. And I went into my cabinet. I didn't have any tea to put in here, but I found this little Pop-Tart. So I just wanted to show you that you can stick something in here. So just let's imagine this is like a little candy set or a little tea set to make somebody feel better. Yeah. This is, oh, let me hold it up this way. I think this came out really nice. Yeah, so this was a different little project for me, and I kind of want to start to get out my comfort zone of just doing cards. So yeah, this came out pretty good for my first time around. And I think, you know, just keep trying it. And once you do something once, and you'll get better at it. So take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.